All right, let's jump right in. We're going to take a deep dive into just one single powerful verse from the book of Revelation. You'll be amazed at what's packed inside.
Okay, so here's the verse itself. At first glance, it's pretty mysterious, right? You've got candlesticks, this strange garment, a golden belt. It's the vision given to the Apostle John, and it really kicks off the whole book. So the big question is, what on earth is he seeing?
Yeah, that's the core question we're going to tackle. What's actually being revealed here? What's the deal with all these symbols? So let's break it down, piece by piece, and see if we can figure it out.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the setting. Before we even get to who this figure is, we need to know where he is. And John sees him standing in a very specific spot, in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. So, what are these candlesticks anyway?
Well, what's cool is the text doesn't leave us hanging. A little later in the same chapter, it just tells us straight up, the 7 candlesticks are the 7 churches. So, boom, right away we get this crucial piece of information about Jesus' position. He's not somewhere way off in the distance, he's right there, in the middle of it all, right in the center of his people. And you know, this idea of Jesus being in the midst of things, it's so much more than just a location on a map. It's a really profound statement, a theological bombshell, really, about his relationship with the church.
And this right here, this is a huge shift in thinking. Think about it. In the Old Covenant, God's glory lived in a physical temple, a building made by human hands. But this vision, it's like a visual confirmation of what the Apostle Paul was talking about in 1 Corinthians, that we, the people of God, are the new temple. God's glory now lives in his people. It's a total game changer.
And the thing is, this isn't some brand new radical idea that just pops up in Revelation out of nowhere. No way. It's actually the direct fulfillment of a promise Jesus himself made. So this vision, it's not just some pretty poetic image. It's the visual proof of what he said would be true for his followers all along.
Okay, so we've nailed down where he is, right in the middle. Now for the next big question, who is he? The vision calls him one like unto the Son of Man. And let me tell you, that's not just some random title. It's arguably the most important name Jesus ever used for himself, and it is just loaded with meaning.
So, in the original Greek, the phrase is huios anthropos. It basically means the representative man. And what's so perfect about this title is that it captures this incredible duality. On one hand, it shows he completely identifies with us, with our humanity. But on the other hand, it also points to his supreme divine authority. It's both at the same time.
So you might be wondering, where did this title even come from? It's not just pulled out of thin air. It comes straight from a mind-blowing prophecy in the book of Daniel. So when Jesus walks around calling himself the Son of Man, he's making this unbelievably bold claim. He's saying, hey, remember that guy from Daniel's vision? The one who gets an everlasting kingdom and all the glory? Yeah, that's me. So you see, Son of Man isn't some humble, quiet title. It's a thunderous declaration of his kingship.
All right, quick recap. We know his location, center of the church. We know his identity, the Son of Man, the divine king. Now, let's check out what he's wearing, because the clothes, they tell us his purpose.
The verse uses this word girt. In the Greek, it's periososmenon. And that's not just a fancy way of saying he got dressed. No, this word means he's clothed for service. He's prepared to act, ready to get to work. He's not kicking back and relaxing. He's active.
So what's he wearing that shows he's ready for action?
A golden girdle, a golden belt.
Okay, this is a huge clue. This isn't just a fashion statement. This detail is a direct callback to the official robes of the high priest, the ones described way back in the book of Exodus. Gold in the Bible almost always points to something divine, to glory and righteousness, and the girdle itself was a symbol of both priestly and kingly power.
And just in case there is any doubt about this connection, the book of Hebrews just spells it out for us, crystal clear. It flat out calls Jesus our great high priest. So that vision John is seeing in Revelation, what is it? It's a vision of Jesus performing his active, ongoing job as the high priest for his people.
So let's put all the pieces together. The church is the temple, and Jesus is standing right in the middle of it, dressed as the high priest. The implication here is, well, it's just stunning. It means he isn't serving in some far-off temple in heaven somewhere. He's the high priest, actively ministering from inside his own people.
I mean, that is a powerful perspective-shifting idea, right? So what's the bottom line? Why does this one verse from this ancient vision matter so much to us right here, right now? Let's boil it all down to the key takeaways.
Okay, it really comes down to 3 main things this vision shows us. Number 1,
his place. We've seen he's not far away. He's present, he's central, right in the midst of his people. Number 2, his person. He is the Son of Man. That means he's fully human like us, but also our divine eternal King. And finally, number 3, his purpose. He's our active high priest, dressed and ready to serve.
And that, right there, is the core idea to hold on to. We so often think of Revelation as this scary book full of threats and judgment, but look at how it begins. The very first vision isn't a threat, it's not a warning. It's a profound statement of positioning. It lays the foundation for everything else in the book, and that foundation is this: Jesus is in his church. So I want to leave you with a question to think about. If this whole vision isn't just some dusty old story, but if it's actually describing a spiritual reality that's true today, if Jesus is right now, central, present, and actively serving within his people, what does that change for you? How does that change the way you see yourself, or your community, or even the whole world? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me for this breakdown.